How you doing, sir? You okay?
I'm blessed, highly favoured, even more better for speaking to you for Dillian Whyte's own private channel. I feel blessed and highly favoured, brother.
Excellent. Give us a little bit of a backstory. You know Dillian Whyte very well.
Love that guy, man. He's a very decent human being. He's a person that wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's WYSIWYG. What you see is what you get. You know what I mean, there's no lying, there's no fakeness to him. He just tells how it is. Do you know what I mean? And that's why I've got a lot of time for Dillian Whyte. And not only that, but to me, he's still the same person that came to our gym 10 years ago to spar Derek Chisora, and he was a little kid then. So to see him or how he's grown, or to see the public attention and adulation that he's getting right now, and the fact that he's built a team, makes me even further know that if you stick at something, no matter when you can get ups and downs, but if you stick at it, you're only gonna go up.
Yeah.
And that's what he's done. I recognize what he has gone through. I know what it's like when you go lose a fight and you doubt yourself and everything else, but the mere fact, like I'm telling people, loads of people, you got to understand this part, the power of the mind. Like, you can speak it till you seek it till you see what you say, that life and death is in the tongue. What's that? Proverbs 18 verse 21 of the scripture. You have the power to speak things into existence. I remember after the Anthony Joshua, when he came second best, he still would put up on his thing, Dillian Whyte, unbeaten professional, as a record, and he wouldn't recognize the defeat.
Yeah.
Right? And the reason why he was doing that, because what he was doing was making it seep into his subconscious mindset that he was still this unbeaten fighter, hence why he could be so audacious to go into Helenius fight. And Helenius was a massive puncher, man. I think he clocked Dillian in the second round and Dillian knew what time of day it was. Right, to take those fights, to take the Lucas Brown fight, to take the Parker fight, to take the return fight with Derek Chisora. When you have a fight and you two know each other, the fear factor of where you are ranked or anything goes out of the window. So to all of those kind of things, so what he has done, he's learned the art of visualizing to materialize. So everything that's happening for him now, being a pay-per-view fighter, being top of the bill, and flying around the whole world, training, all these, I've seen him from when he was doing this like 5 years ago, when he was going out to America, doing all this training, everything else, and it's now everything is coupling into formation. Remember, life is not a line, it's a circle. So whatever you do in your life, good or bad, will come back to you. Yeah. So what's coming to Dillian right now is what he's orchestrated to say, I'm going to live this as a fighter, properly live this. I'm going to train as a professional fighter. I'm going to put my head down and I'm going to study, because when me and Dillian get on the phone and we're speaking boxing, we're on the phone for a good 2 hours.
Yeah.
Right,
I was actually going to mention that. Yeah, right. I've been around you and you guys are literally cutting it up for hours.
And the major thing is, like, he's one of the guys that will props me to say, right, Spence, I know you watch the thing. So he's coming to me to say, right, and then he's coming like, look what I'm doing now. And the uppercut's going to be pivotal in this fight. I'm telling you, it's a very, very important shot in this fight. So he's done all of this, and he should be commended because it hasn't changed. He's still the same guy. And he's the type of guy, like I've said on many occasions, like if you are in any form of a drama, Dillian Whyte has got your back.
Yes.
And he hasn't got your back from way back, he's got your back from up front back.
100%.
He's that guy. And because of that, I love him. I've got nothing but respect for him and his family. I like what he's doing, where he's gone into the management side. He's bringing through all of these guys. So I've seen Dillian Whyte go from a scrawny little kid from Brixton, a little rough and tumble kid, to becoming, as Jay-Z put, I'm not a businessman, I'm a businessman. Yes. Right, so when I'm seeing that, that's Dillian Whyte. So for me to look at that, brother, I love that. And like when he's looking at me like, yeah, uncle now, like I'm getting grey now and stuff. But for that purpose alone, makes me feel good. He's a student of the game. He's got, I would say, one of the best jabs in the heavyweight division. He has the best left hook in the heavyweight division, and we're going to shock people even more so when he administers that uppercut on Rivas, because Rivas is corner and his team, they think they're going to go out and they're going to bludgeon Dillian Whyte. And I'm saying it's the wrong person to try to go get a fight with. It's the wrong person that you want to go toe-to-toe with. And not only that, it's coupled that he's thinking now. So he's thinking, he gauges range even really, really good. And he pops out that jab very, very similar to Larry Holmes, but I would say even more so like a Tim Witherspoon. And this is why, to me, Dillian Whyte is one of the best heavyweights in the world, right? And there's arguments to say that he's the best heavyweight in the world, and he has to prove that he's the best heavyweight in the world by coming through successfully and in a vain-glorious way on Saturday night, which I believe that he will do. And I'm not going to see you down there. So big up everyone who's watching, and big up Dillian Whyte, because I've seen the guy go from the villain to the body snatcher, and trust me, and I rate that.
So last question I just want to answer you before you go. I'm going to let you leave. There's a lot of young fighters that are sort of coming through. And like you said, you get called uncle.
Yeah.
And you're somebody that we've seen be successful in boxing. Just a little bit of advice, because we've got a lot of the young guys watching, of how to make that transition and make that step into the pro ranks and things they should be looking out for.
You know what, I would say to anybody, and this is not just to anyone, what's the word? Schadenfreude. It's a German word, which means that people bask or they're happy when other people fail at things.
Yeah.
Right? There's so many people that are happy when people don't succeed. I'm in reverse. I love when people succeed.
Yeah.
I love when people get a bring in. I love when people get amplified up higher up in the ranking. Those things make me feel good inside. Right? Period. Because I realize that life is not a line. It's a circle. What goes around comes around, good or bad. Right? But also you have to remember this part. Anybody who's trying to come out, I've been very, very fortunate to have been retired from boxing and then go get a career elsewhere. But I'm telling you this, like, you have to step forward, because if you don't step forward, you're always going to be in the same place. If you do not ask, the answer always going to be no. And if you do not go after what you want, Dillian Whyte has proved this. If you don't go after what you want, you know what? You will never, ever have it. Yeah. Go after what you want. You know what I mean? Me personally, I'm a deeply spiritual and religious person, so I put God first. I can never come second. But find your God. So find what you adhere to, which you bow down to, which you worship, and then worship it in truth and sincerity. And then what will happen is that will come back to you. So when you go out, you grab this thing with 2 hands. It's quite simple. I would say to anybody, write down your stuff and plan your stuff.
Yeah.
Write out. All this didn't happen for me by abracadabra. It's like, right, you have to go on graft. There's many days where I spent up night after night after night studying, and I was getting bored of studying, and, you know what I mean? And right, but you have to do these kind of things because you've got to be so good that they can't deny you. And even when they do deny you, sometimes people are denying you. They're denying you because they don't want you to bust too high.
Yeah.
But if you just keep on doing what you're doing, and you get grounded, you keep a good low men around you. I see how Dillian's got it run. Dillian's got a low team. You know what I mean? Dean, Kevin, yourself. Well, look at his team. He's got a low team. That, right, we're on this thing, let's go push forward. Yeah. And that's what you need. You got to find the right team. At a certain time, it's not the right team, because happiness is not a destination. You know what I mean? It's a way of life. Yeah. So success is a way of life. It's the things that you have to be. Les Brown, the motivational speaker and my tutor, turns around and said, you've got to be willing to do the things today that others won't do, to have the things tomorrow others won't have. So graft. Readers are leaders. Reading is important. Trust me. You know what I mean? And the more that you learn is the more that you try to attribute and put that into motion. And when you do that, trust the process, and then you'll get successful.
Thank you, brother. God bless you, and see you on Saturday.
Love, brother.
Nice.